Monday, December 10th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Let's take a look out in the mountains this morning. It's Banner Elk. Temperature's 46 degrees there. And yeah, some rain getting closer and closer to the area. There is a look at the radar here around our immediate region this morning. Not much. That's mainly just some false returns down around the southern Piedmont. But you look off to the west, a big mass of rain and some thunderstorms through parts of really all the way up at the northeast, but then you get down into Kentucky and Tennessee. That's a severe thunderstorm warning here during the 5 a.m. Eastern time, 5 a.m. Eastern time rather, time frame this morning there in North Alabama. There's also been a tornado warning there in southwestern parts of Mississippi, and then you get into some snow in parts of Texas. How about that? Maybe a few snowflakes flying into Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex here shortly. And certainly some snow right now in Fort Smith, Arkansas, over in the eastern parts of Oklahoma. So you can see it's a pretty sharp cold front heading our way. Ahead of the front around here, it's very mild this morning. Temperatures in the 50s and the 60s. But look at that plunge of cold air behind the front. It's 9 degrees in Omaha, Nebraska. And that bitterly cold air now spilling down through Texas and Oklahoma. And this is a pretty good shot of cold air heading eastward in our direction. Yesterday, we had a very mild Sunday with highs in the 60s and 70s across the region. It's going to be another mild day today just ahead of this incoming front. And we will also have the chance of some showers. Now, unfortunately, again, it looks like the mountains are going to chew up a lot of this rain as it pushes on into our area. Here's what it looks like on Stormcast. You can see a lot of clouds today, that opportunity of some showers out there from time to time, and then a much cooler setup as we get into the day tomorrow. But check out the rain amounts here on the RPM modeling, and you can see it's just a lot of the heavy rain just simply doesn't make it east of the mountains. And so I think the overall rain totals, once again, fairly unimpressive once you get east of the higher elevations. All right, let's shift gears here. Talk about the modeling. There's some interesting things down the road. And this is the European operational run here this afternoon. Big trough swinging eastward. As you get into Wednesday, another little piece of energy ripples in. I'll show you more on that in just a second. And then you get out to the weekend. Again, this is the European model. So this is Saturday evening. Piece of energy heading up to the Great Lakes, driving another cold front our way. And then you get way out to Wednesday of next week on the European. And that's when it brings the next decent system through. Now check out what the GFS does on Monday evening. Now this is the 0Z run of the GFS. 6Z run not quite in yet as I'm cutting this video. But that was the 0Z run of the GFS. Pops a nice little system that cruises through the region with some interesting results. Again, I'll show you that in just a second. There's the GFS for today, your cold front coming in, but notice again a lot of that rain simply does not translate east to the mountains. So this is tonight, and then you get into the day tomorrow, and it's a cooler day with a partly sunny sky. Now you get into Wednesday, that next little piece of energy I mentioned ripples in. It's probably going to be a scenario where on Wednesday, roughly Interstate 85 and points south and east have the chance of some rain, but I don't know how much makes it west and north of Interstate 85. Later on this work week, Thursday and Friday, big high pressure overhead, cool conditions, cold at night, cool conditions. Nothing overly cold about it though, but there will be some sub-freezing lows back into place. Now you get into the weekend. All right, there's the GFS bringing that system through over the weekend. The European is similar with some shower chances there later Saturday into parts of Sunday. And then look what the GFS does here on Monday. Pops a nice little coastal low, and yeah, that is actually some snow on the GFS for parts of the Carolinas. But I think the chances of that actually happening are very remote. It is just, let me go back to the upper air chart for this on the GFS, and it is just happening to amplify this little piece of energy at just the right time. And I didn't put it in here, but on the European modeling, you have another little piece of energy behind this, and that does not allow this system to amplify as it does on the GFS. So, you know, interesting to see, but you know, again, the chances of that situation unfolding, just like the GFS has it, very remote. And also, this is right at that period where the resolution truncates on the GFS. So all the factors kind of giving you a low confidence type of deal in the GFS scenario. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Monday, and God bless.